Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you here today as we are counting down until Raw Miami. This is already going to be one of the biggest editions of Monday Night Raw that we've had in a while. We're counting down the days until SummerSlam. We know that Brock Lesnar is going to be making an appearance. We know that Ronda Rousey is going to be in attendance. Both of those setting up their big matches at SummerSlam. No doubt going to be the main event attractions. There's already rumors that The Rock is going to be attending Monday Night Raw that we've been hearing for the last week to do something with Elias. And now the rumors are out that Hulk Hogan has been seen making the rounds with his wife in Miami, the same place that Monday Night Raw is going to be taking place. We all know that Hulk Hogan is going to be making his return to WWE sooner than later. He was in attendance to make his apology to the locker room at Extreme Rules, something that we're all waiting to be seeing if it's going to be taking place on some sort of episode of WWE's 24 behind the scenes documentary, to see how much of that we get to see. But we all know that Hulk Hogan's going to be making appearances on television as well as at house shows, doing Make-A-Wish things and just the things that Hulk Hogan was doing before he left the company the last time after the racist remarks came out. Not everyone is crazy about Hogan coming back to the company. We've seen The New Day, we've seen Mark Henry, and we've seen Titus O'Neil make public statements basically saying that they don't really believe in the apology and they need to see more of a change in Hulk Hogan. So maybe Hogan will seek those people out to actually talk to them solo-y, without the cameras and this, that, and the other, stuff that we're not going to see. But the rumor is out there that Hogan is going to be making an appearance on Monday Night Raw, and we'll have to see what that's going to be. I don't know if he's just going to come down to the ring and hype up the WWE Network. I know that Hogan's not going to be wrestling for the company, so I don't really know what his role is going to be. I guess he's just in that ambassador role, I think is sort of what they called him. Whenever he showed up, he was just sort of like the guest host of the pay-per-view, or the guest host at Raw, or you were just making an appearance with other legends like Ric Flair and Shawn Michaels talking about the big matches at the pay-per-views and things like that. So I don't know if it's just going to be Hogan and Brutus the Barber Beefcake coming down to the ring, strutting and cutting, talking about the WWE Network and all that happened at SummerSlam 1989, and SummerSlam's going to be one of the biggest pay-per-views of all time. That maybe this is where we're actually going to see Hogan come down to the ring and make his public apology. I've read a lot of things, but I never once saw an interview where Hogan sat down and honestly took 100% of the blame for the stuff that he said. Instead, we just saw him just sort of say that he was videotaped saying these things and he didn't know that he was being taped and no one should have saw it. Maybe this is actually where he gets down in the ring, we see him shed a tear or two, and he says that he's sorry, and he hopes that the WWE Universe brings him back into the family, and he becomes whole yet once again, and not just assume that it's going to happen, but just ask for forgiveness. I think that's the best case scenario for Hogan makes an appearance on Raw tonight.